Hey, bud. Yeah, they're not really interested in me. They probably eat things that are much smaller, so I'm not of interest. I'm interested in him, academically speaking, but it's better for both of us that not be mutual. Vehicle bay. Yeah, I don't...
30 seconds.
Okay. I don't think a vehicle bay is going to be useful, because I only have the one vehicle, but... I guess it will be someday. Ooh. That's man-made. Bioreactor. We got a bioreactor? Maybe I should have looked at the ship blueprints more closely. Just a little. Seamoth. That's another vehicle. Alright. Oh, that's an infected guy. So I should watch out, because if he gets me, then I'm an infected guy. I don't want to be an infected guy, best not to. But I got the Seamoth blueprint. That's a big win. The Seamoth might be able to stand up to the big man. And that would be good, because I want to see him again. I really do. I really, really, really do. He's incredible. Oh, come on. There we go. Got caught in a tide for a second. Actually, the map might be useful in the dark. Yeah, a little bit. In we get. Alright. Take a look at those blueprints real quick. The new ones. It knows how to make a base, which is helpful. Oh, I can make a Seamoth pretty easy. Actually, I need a power cell first, so maybe not so easy. Really, I'm short on silver wiring. Oh, never mind, a power cell is dead easy. Plasteel, lithium, and titanium. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Guess I should make my choice on what equipment I'm going to make with my wiring. Because there will be more wiring, probably. That could not have been the only silver on this planet. So next up is I want a Seamoth. But I actually might need the mobile vehicle bay to dock it to first, now that I think about it. Okay, so the compass is useful, but I think the rebreather will be more essential for continuing finding things. So I need one more sample of creepvine. I actually might take another one and see if maybe computer can cook it, because I'm still a little worried about my nutrition. What? Hi. They really show you the inside of your mouth when you get too close. Okay. Did I manage to get... No, I did not manage to get the samples. Dang it. There. Back we go. Seaglide makes this so much faster. I'm a little bit confused by why that metal still looks hot. I would assume it wouldn't be by now. There we go. I need a fiber mesh. And did I put my silver wiring up here or down there? It's up here. Good. Oh. I should probably eat. I was doing that all the time on Earth, too. Just forgetting to eat. I'm too busy. Too busy to eat and drink. Ugh, I need bleach. Surviving is so boring.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Oh. It's filtered, it's fine. There we go. Rebreather! Yay! Oh. Right, it doesn't fit into my radiation helmet, though. But if I'm not near the ship, I think that's a risk I'm willing to take for extra time. Alright, I needed more bleach. Survival is so boring. There's so much more interesting stuff happening around here. Like, these weird holes. What's going on with that? I don't know. Looks like something punched him. Maybe a bit of the ship fell. Let's just harvest that for titanium. Always good to have for more storage, anyway. Right. But the reason why I really wanted that is that it should let me go into the caves for longer, where there should be more useful metals. I picked up some more gold, but that's not the rare earth metal I'm looking for. Silver! Alright, we can get both of those things, actually. Let's head up. I don't know if I need the launch bay to make the sea moth. I might, and that will be very annoying. Alright. Up we go. Oh, don't tell me. I need more silver. It's just so tedious collecting resources. Oh, there's a brain coral down here. And you can get oxygen from a brain coral. That's helpful. Maybe, here's the thing. I would speculate that the brain coral is using that for more sea glide. We were carrying a lot of sea glides. I would speculate that the brain coral is using that for buoyancy, except it doesn't appear to be floating, so probably not. Oh, that's just titanium. And I'm out of storage. Alright, up we go. Because some fish do that. That's how a swim bladder works. They pretty much just burp up gas. No, my inventory's not full. What was that talking about? My containers are, though, so be mindful of that, I suppose. I just failed to pick it up. Ah! Nice smooth sandstone. There's the other silver. More copper. Alright. I think that's all in that cave. But now I can make the compass. Good. Okay. I understand. Up we go. There. And a compass. Alright. So north is that way. Which direction's the ship? The ship is dead east of my location. Good to know. So I have the rebreather. I have the compass. So I need that sea moth, I think, in the vehicle bay probably. So I need more vehicle bay parts, which are going to be all around the ship area. Alright. So if I'm going back to the ship, I should probably get my radiation helmet on. Okay. I need the parts for the sea moth, which shouldn't be too hard, but I will need silica and lead. So that's quartz, and I need to break some more things. Oh, I just realized my my Sea Glide is low on battery. I should fix that. And grab a couple more. I can make the battery pack for the sea moth. I have enough copper for that? Yeah. Let's dump some titanium. Oh, while I'm out here before I depart, I need coral so that I can make bleach. Which is the boring part, but I know, like, it's a survival situation, but I really want to be out exploring things. It's kind of unfortunate that I have to do all the survival stuff. Alright. Oh, big man. Yep, you go that way. I was gonna tuck around behind you. Hey! Don't. Being followed. He's still on me. Alright, let's head up then. Still waiting for transmissions, but the other crew said that they were on their way. So I'm gonna take that as that's being handled for me and I don't need to go fix it. Ooh, we're listing a little bit. That should be okay though. There we go. Make the power cell. Oh, that's big! Okay. Half batteries. I do need salt to purify the water, but I'm okay with drinking filtered water for now. I should also get more water, so I should catch more of the other guys. The bladderfish. Yeah, I should catch some more of them. I probably don't need to be carrying the fire extinguisher and the repair tool. I have a feeling I can't fix anything out there right now. Alright, so I need salt, I need bladderfish, I need silica, so quartz, and I need lead. So let's go in a direction and get to looking. I can't harvest this salt. I wish I could. Hi. They make a really scary noise for how, you know, the size that they actually are. I don't know what this is. I think it's a scavenger though, because I remember way back a couple days ago when the manatee killed the croc. These guys were scavenging. Oh, that's a different one. We'll scan it anyway. Spadefish. kind of like a flounder. But it's interesting to me. Oh, that's an infected one, though. It's interesting to me because a flounder is born with the eyes on both sides. And then... Oh, that does look like it stings, so I'm not going into that cave. Hello! I see ya! Emergency sea glide. There we go. Alright, you're off my tail. Get to harvesting. But anyway, I was talking about flounders. They have, when they're born, in their larval form. Fish go through a larval form. A lot of people don't really know that, but they do. Oh, yes. And another big angry guy. There we go. Not even that far from home, and they're already being upset with me. And I'm also going in the wrong direction. If I want to get closer to the ship. Got turned around talking about things. So in larval form, flounder have eyes on both sides of their head. And then as they grow, one of their eyes migrates over. It's interesting. There's two different families of flounder, which are the left-eyed and the right-eyed. And which one's which depends, as the name implies, on which side of the head the eyes end up on. Because they do move during their metamorphosis. Oh. Hey, I was able to outrun that one. Oh, that's a big tunnel. I didn't know that was here. Let's see, it's north of home is this big cave system. I can at least go part of the way in. And harvest. Oh, I see angry guy. So I'm gonna avoid setting him off. I do want to scam him, though. We don't have to do this, me and you. Crash fish, that sounds accurate, yep. Now that he's out of the way, I can... You gotta let me get this quartz. Come on. I don't like them. Alright, let's get a breath and then head back down into those other caves. Because I didn't see any smooth limestone, which is what I'm looking for lead. But the spadefish, it only had one eye, whereas flounders still technically have two. Biology likes symmetry in development. So most creatures have symmetrical builds. So you don't have one eye, you have two eyes. Having one eye would be really rare, because again, usually things are symmetrical. There's a crash fish. Dang it. That's the real reason why I don't like caves, I think. Alright, if I recall correctly, the ship was due east. So we're gonna turn east, and we're gonna start heading out. More sea glide. Don't really need that much titanium. I already have quite a bit. Alright, we're gonna probably go follow this seam to the east, because that's often a good place to find caves that might have lead in them. Yeah, see. Smooth sandstone and lead. Okay. I'm still not clear if I need the vehicle bay to build the sea moth, but I do technically have all the ingredients to build the sea moth. And I'm only like 130 meters from home. So let's head on back. I appreciate that the helmet has that built in, the waypoints. Although I'm still confused about it with the how does it know where things are conundrum. I do feel that the direction thing, not the direction thing, the eyes, that's what I was meaning to say. The eyes thing, with that having one eye, maybe their development goes differently than Earth animals like deuterostomes. Is the general family, it's based on development of most Earth creatures. And they develop symmetrically. There are ones that develop with radial symmetry. So like a starfish, it has a circle as its base structure instead of symmetry down the middle. Okay. So I was wrong. I do need glass and berries, so I need one more silica. Ugh. But at least I can bleach some water. Alright. Oh, it got dark. That's alright. I have lights. Alright. Unfortunately, I've pretty well trawled over most of the resources close to home, so I have to go a bit further afield to get glass. So let's try north. I kind of wish it hadn't gotten rid of the waypoints for where the other ships were, or the other escape pods. Even though there was nobody there, it would be useful to be able to go back to them. I should take advantage of the night and hunt while I'm out. There's so much to do. Every day here. Alright. Oh. That was gonna happen. Which is why I brought a spare battery. Come on. There it goes. It's easier to fish with just the flashlight, though. Oh, this is promising. Yeah. Oh, it's the other end of the tunnel. Is it the same end of the tunnel? That'd be a little embarrassing. Grab a whole fish. So it's interesting that the spadefish isn't symmetrical, because maybe their development is different, but it is symmetrical down the center, but usually that would mean that you have two eyes, even if you move them later. I don't know. To put it simply, I'm not really a developmental biologist. I studied under a couple, but it's not my specialty. Oh, because I'm back at the same spot. Directionally challenged at night. I am. And I'm talking like Yoda for no reason. Alright, let's go get those berries. Seeds, berries. Oh, come on. Inventory's full. Is that better? Yeah, alright. Now inventory's full. Alright, alright. I'm kind of hoping that the sea moth has its own oxygen supply. Although, I guess it doesn't really matter because I haven't been in situations where I need to get up to the surface quickly. Because at this point my oxygen supply is enough for how deep the water around here is. But I have a feeling that if I keep exploring this planet, that's not going to stay true. Okay. I should be able to make a sea moth. So I need the mobile vehicle bay. Dang it. Oh! Transmission, transmission. Hey. Hello.
Aurora, we're approaching the planet now. We have a landing site for you that's... well, it's better than the alternatives. We've set you the coordinates. It'll take us a couple of days to align our orbit. Should be able to establish direct contact with you during that time. Then we're coming in to get you. Cross your fingers for the weather holds. Don't leave us waiting. Sunbeam out.
Oh. Okay. How far is it to the rendezvous? Decently. Okay. It's a good thing I've been gathering food and water then. Although, I have some time, still. But, nonetheless, I suppose I should be ready. Maybe I should head over there in advance. To be prepared for... Don't want to be late. And I admit to not having a good grasp about how long getting there is going to take. Be faster with a sea moth, but... guess I have to make complicated choices about my survival. Yay. Alright. Should use one of the medical kits. Alright, now I'm back up to perfect. So I think I'm gonna stick with the original plan, because I have some time till they get there. And I'm gonna head out and look for more parts of the sea moth. The hoverfish is also an interesting one to me because it doesn't have an aerodynamic body. This guy, yeah. Hydrodynamic, rather, I guess. They're not really in the air. And it almost looks like it would move like a nudibranch, where it waves itself, its body, like a stingray, sorta. Or a skate. But also, having holes in that part of you that's doing that wouldn't be helpful, so... I guess I don't know. It's odd. And it's... almost something you would see in something that, like, leaves the water? Could it... rudimentary feet? But then I would expect it to be in littoral areas, and not out in this deep water. I'd expect to see more of them up by that sandbar I found. Oh, is this new? Ah, yes, it is new, and there's a beacon fragment. Big win. Okay. Gonna get to the surface here, and I'm gonna ask computer what a beacon does, because if it sends messages, I'm so happy. Hello, what does the beacon do? It's a navigation aid that maintains and broadcasts its position. Hey computer, why can't you do that for me? You can set landmarks, clearly. You're setting waypoints. Why can't I just ask you to set a waypoint and then you keep track of it? Why do I have to build something for that to happen? Because you clearly know where I am, so can't you just, like, put down a marker? God, I wish they'd configured a way for me to talk to you directly. But no, you're responsive to my activities, not to my voice. That's a stupid way to build it. It's not the computer's fault that they built it like that. Office chair. That will not be immediately helpful, but sure. Let's get all the blueprints we can.
Acquired.
Anything in here? No. Well, maybe, but I can't open these. And I'm not terribly happy about that. Hey, what's this? Oh, no, I have been here. I just missed that beacon fragment last time. I remember the desk. A little bit curious why, a desk and a chair were in the cargo hold, or close enough to it to get mixed in with the stuff from the cargo hold in the crash. I don't really remember the specific blueprints for the ship, but I think it was different than that, because that doesn't make sense. Oh, sand shark. They make a big scary noise for how largely harmless they are to me. But I guess... I wonder if the sand shark's big scary noises are influenced by the fact that it seems to live near where the big guy does.
Oxygen.
I mean, the really, really big guy. So if having that is sort of a defense mechanism, or an alarm call. Hey, water. Alright. Gonna break that because it's a smooth sandstone. I don't need to have that creep vine with me. I probably brought too much water, but I do need this lead. That's rare. Mostly here to scan things, though. Anything in there? Nope. Also, luckily the sand sharks leave a pretty big wake, so you can tell where they are for the most part. There we go, there's some deeper water. Just scrap? Yeah. Scrap metal. Okay. This isn't where he lives. That's where he lives. I get the feeling from how big he is, he probably doesn't go to more protected areas, which is what I would consider this to be with the kelp forest. Engine fragment. For the Cyclops. Is that another vehicle? The good news is if I'm getting vehicle parts, then the vehicle bay stuff should be about. Okay, that's just a battery. I'm comfortable leaving that here because I have infinite batteries. Well, that's not true, because I have limited copper, technically, but it doesn't feel like it. The copper supply feels unlimited. It's a big planet. Okay. Where is that mobile vehicle bay fragment? There has to be one around here. Because, again, I'm picking up vehicle parts. Also thankful that we were stocked for a marine mission. Or at least to deliver the equipment for one. So we have all of this stuff in the cargo and ready to go. That's very convenient for me. Okay. This should be a new area. Beacon. Yeah, that's new. Let's get a breath and then I'll go look at it. Just desperately hoping for a vehicle bay piece. I think having the sea moth ready to go would be helpful for getting to where I need to be. More sea glides. Closed cargo boxes, closed cargo boxes. Oh! 2 of them, really? Good thing I got that medical kit with me, I guess. More beacon. Oh, this is a plant? Wild. I guess they're in a weird symbiosis then. Maybe they nest in the plants. So they're willing to self-destruct to protect their nest? Maybe? If, like, their eggs need sulfur to live? I'm actually gonna take advantage of a brain coral real quick. Okay, this is inefficient. Let's just go up. That's less useful than I had hoped. We're still not far enough from the ship for me to feel comfortable putting the rebreather on instead of the lead mask, which is unfortunate because I think the rebreather would be more useful. More sea glide. That's all we're getting. Oh, this is a big, pretty landscape. I should probably be using my sea glide for it. Laser cutter. Helpful. Okay. Trying to avoid anywhere with that really murky water, because I know that's where the big man was hanging out. Hello.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency.
Oh. Okay. That answers that question. I was wondering at what level does that happen? Because I'm still a little bit worried about nitrogen narcosis. I am aware of that one as a hazard. That can happen to people. Hi, are you gonna let me scan these? Or are you just gonna... You really can't hurt me much. So I'm not really concerned about you other than the fact that you're in the way. Oh. Sea moth. Scanner room. That's helpful. If it'll get me a better scanner.
Integrating new PDA data.
That's a sand shark. Laser cutter. I hear them, but I'm not afraid of them. They're filter feeders, I'm pretty certain. And they haven't proven able to hurt me.